video for a very long time. Some of you, in fact, have begged me for it because you have seen these beautiful books. Oh, ma'am, excuse me. Come here. Oh, meow yourself. Okay, sorry. Some of you have seen that little darling who I just got down laying on some of these books in my bookshelf, and you said, hey, can we get a look at those books? So today, I am in fact going to spend probably a silly amount of time gushing over some gorgeous coffee table-esque style books that are in my collection. When it comes to books like this is a large, hefty hardcover, and obviously they are not inexpensive. Now I think that books are worth spending money on, but only if you are sure that it's a book that you want in your collection. And I feel that the best way to trial run these is to use the good old-fashioned library. Going to your library and getting one of these books out and at the very least thumbing through it can give you an idea of whether you want to spend $20, $40, $60, $100 on a book like this. Now, another wonderful way to get these books, and I have great success with this many times, is at estate sales or used bookshops, book sales that the library does. I get books from all of these types of avenues. I also love websites like Thriftbooks, and if I think of any other ones, I'll put some of those in the description box so you can check that out. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about these gorgeous books. In Perfect French Country, Ross Byam Shaw visits 12 glorious French country houses and celebrates the rustic, relaxed lifestyle of rural France at its best. This book makes you feel like you have been invited into these people's personal homes and shown around like a treasured guest. In addition to stunning photos, there are amazing stories of how some of these people have rescued these homes from ruin, turned them around, given them new life, and filled them with treasures from the French countryside. This book really highlighted to me the incredible variety across this decor style. And I also felt that it really drove home the point that French country style, or at least it seems to me from this book, leans heavily on the juxtaposition between elegance and rustic, approachable utility. Things are gorgeous yet useful. Elegant but approachable. Books like this are an exceptional source when you're trying to learn about a decor style and understand it through the lens of people who live with the style in the country that it's from, as opposed to a designer's viewpoint. I can see myself coming back to this book again and again for inspiration in my own home. From the editors of Victoria magazine, Living with Blue and White is an absolutely breathtaking collection of every imaginable way one could decorate with blue and white. From buffalo check to toile to floral arrangements, jaw-dropping china collections, stationery, linens, antiques and modern pieces, and everything in between. This book has so much extraordinary inspiration. I wish I could have showed you every page, but I have to respect the creative license. So I'm only able to give you a taste of what this book has to offer. Apparently Ella likes blue and white too because she put her personal stamp on the corner of this book. So while I did purchase it new, it is now in lovingly used condition. As someone who absolutely loves blue and white china in general, this was an absolute feast. If you are a lover of blue and white, do yourself a favor and track this book down. I promise you will not regret it. Our Hearts Are in France is another absolutely stunning volume by the editors of Victoria Magazine. It covers everything from Paris to Normandy to Brittany to the Mediterranean, suggesting places to visit, places to shop, places to go antiquing, and best of all, absolutely stunning photos of every region of France. There are also recipes, craft ideas, immersive stories about garden restoration, and once again in this book, I really noticed that juxtaposition, again, of elegance and again that more rustic decor. This book will make you want to book a ticket to France immediately. My copy of Country French Living by the renowned designer Charles Faudree is a bit tattered. I did buy it used. It does not have a dust jacket, but the contents are what counts. In contrast to the first book I showed you, this book focuses on this incredibly talented designer's interpretation of French country. What I noticed in this book was a really lovely melding together of different time periods to create a very collected feeling and approachable version of French country decor. This book showcases French country design ideas for bedroom, living spaces, outdoor spaces, and everything in between. The French Country Garden by Louisa Jones touches on all the different regions of France and the way that people garden there. It highlights the passion that the French have for gardening and the incredible array of opportunity that they have in their fairly temperate climate. I found it interesting how differently people garden in the more Mediterranean regions than they do in, say, Normandy and the northwestern, more cool areas of France. While I did find some of the photos to be a bit dated appearing, there was a lot of valuable information about the way that people think about gardening in France, and I can definitely see myself reaching for this for garden inspiration in the future. Bunny Williams is a spectacularly talented American designer. This book takes you on a journey through her properties and helps you see the way that she has envisioned developing the whole thing from start to finish. And it is truly a journey. It is so much more than just a book filled with beautiful pictures. She really explains her thought processes, the way she sources things, her approach to respecting and restoring homes. This book was so good that when I finished it from the library, I immediately got online and purchased it. I did buy a used copy. It is a little beat up, but sometimes I prefer it that way because I feel a little bit less stressed when handling the book and curling up with it on the couch. And last but certainly not least, we have a huge book titled The Gardens of Bunny Mellon. This is another book that I got at the library and then immediately went to purchase. This is such a treasure trove of history as well as Bunny Mellon's gardening and home decor philosophies. I learned so much reading this book, everything from details about gardens that she was involved with helping to restore, libraries she's been involved with, the Kennedys, Versailles, her own private properties. It is truly an immersive reading experience. This is a book that I have read cover to cover and cannot wait to read cover to cover again. It's that full of absolutely stunning inspiration for both home and garden. But wait, I have a little bonus content for you. I do also subscribe to Victoria Magazine, and I have to tell you, returning to physical media like these beautifully produced magazines is just such a joy. I don't know about you, but I just love to hold physical media, especially in a world where it feels like that is going away. And the editors of this magazine are phenomenally talented. It's such an enjoyable reading experience, and again, it makes you feel like you're truly in these locations that they are photographing and sharing with you. I wish I could show you all the pages, but again, I have to be careful of not oversharing. I love to get this magazine out, enjoy a cup of tea, and just immerse myself in the beauty in these pages. Well, this has been a mini tour of some of my treasured decor inspiration books, and I really hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments below if this was something that you would like me to do again with some other books, and I will see you in the next video.